Thank you. The chair now recognizes the gentlelady from Georgia, Ms. Green.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This has been a pretty interesting hearing today. I'd like to remind everyone here watching this hearing and in this room and my colleagues across the aisle that Joseph R. Biden was inaugurated on January 21st of 2021 and was president and commander-in-chief over the Afghanistan withdrawal. All attempts to blame President Trump for all of the failures and deaths and arming the terrorist Taliban government fall completely and squarely on the shoulders of President Biden. Since 2002, the U.S. has spent over $2.3 trillion in Afghanistan. The U.S. lost 2,328 U.S. military lives and over 20,000 other military members were wounded. Our country is responsible for funding and building the mines in Afghanistan that hold $1 trillion worth of rare earth minerals. The United States had intelligence days before the suicide bomber exploded himself, murdering 13 of our military members. They had the intelligence. It was even in the news that they knew this was coming, but yet it happened anyways. Arming the terrorist Taliban, the Taliban who we fought since 2002, is unthinkable, and most Americans can't even comprehend it. And now, since the failure and the withdrawal in Afghanistan, Bagram is now under the control of Taliban and China. And since Biden's failure, $8 billion has been given in assistance to Afghans in Afghanistan. It is incomprehensible, but yet we're here trying to figure out how and why and what happened. And I have to tell you, most people I talk to in my districts and most people I talk to when I travel across the country cannot understand how this happened. And many veterans I talk to take pride in our military, as I take pride in our military, and they are so ashamed that our military was humiliated in this failure in Afghanistan. And so I do have some questions, and I thank you all for coming to speak with our committee. Mr. Stopko, in October 2021 letter to Daphne Rand, an official at the State Department, you said the Biden administration instructed CGAR to remove all reports from your website following the collapse and asked you to redact information on the website. Who specifically in the admin instructed your office to do that, and why?
I don't remember the name. We can get the name of the person who sent that. I don't have that in front of me. The explanation was that this could be potentially a threat to Afghans, but we asked for any specific threats. Do you have any specific threat information? And some of the requests were just unbelievable. They wanted us to take down our complete website and also to take down from all of our reports the name of, let's say, President Ghani. We assumed the Taliban knew who President Ghani was. Why do we have to scrub all of our reports for that? They also wanted us to take down the name of a city in the United States, which I think the Taliban could look at a map. So it was a bizarre request, and they never did give us any information as to why they wanted us to pull down all of our reports, which have been public, many of them, for 12 years.
Yeah, that it's pretty hard to understand why any administration would want to censor information. And you're right. I mean, Afghanistan can easily look at the map, or they can talk to their friends in China because they flew a spy balloon across our country, and I'm sure they pretty much have pictures of everything. Thank you. Mr. Storch, on August 17, 2021, a U.S. airstrike in Afghanistan killed 10 civilians, including 7 children. Since the strike was supposed to target an ISIS terrorist, Mark Milley called it a righteous strike. A few weeks later, however, U.S. Central Command admitted that they had hit the wrong Toyota Corolla. My question is, as the Inspector General of the Department of Defense, do you see this kind of absolute failure from Mark Milley a lot? And have there been other times when the military has hit the wrong Toyota Corolla or another target on accident, accidentally killing a bunch of innocent children? And then Mark Milley called it a righteous strike. I still don't understand that. Can you explain, please?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much for the question. So the strike on, I believe it was 29 August, our office did do a classified review of that strike. And we looked at what led up to it. We looked at the reporting on it. We looked at the communications thereafter. Yeah, as I say, it's classified, so I can't talk about it in this briefing, but happy in an appropriate setting to provide more information about that. I would also say that's one of a number of reviews that our office has done regarding different kinetic strikes, not limited to Afghanistan as well. And as I say, happy to provide more information in the appropriate setting.
Thank you, Mr. Storch. We'll have committee staff follow up, and I yield back my time.
Hey, before you click on the next video, if y'all could do me a big favor and hit that like button. The algorithm loves it, and so do I, because it helps promote these videos and get the message out about what our government has been doing. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications, because every time I put out a video, you want to know about it, right? Thanks again, and have a good one. See you on the next one. Peace.